so excited to be here at Open Mic Night here at the Meteor Guitar Gallery. This is our third week doing this, and I am so happy to see you guys here. It's nice to see some return faces, meet some new friends. It's a great thing. And I am very excited to introduce my friend, John Redfern, kicking things off tonight. Y'all put your hands together for John Redfern.
Hey y'all, my name is John Redfern. It's a pleasure to be here. I came last week, it was amazing, and so I had to come back. So thanks Jenna and team. So my music is a collection of originals, and it's kind of supposed to be like a soundtrack to the modern era. I started during COVID doing some singer-songwriter stuff, and have just kind of continued on from there. You can find me on Instagram or Spotify or YouTube. The music project's called Filthy Sorcery. This first song kind of imagines an astronaut exploring our solar system, and he finds himself orbiting Jupiter. And if you know anything about Jupiter, the gas giant, the gravity's heavier there. So for instance, a 200-pound man, I'm just pulling that number out of the air, would weigh about 506 pounds on Jupiter. So I kind of thought that was an interesting analogy for just the weight of things and the feeling that maybe life is pulling down on you a little bit. And so as this astronaut's orbiting Jupiter, you know, he's lonely, and so he looks out the port of his space capsule and he sees the beautiful moon Juno also around orbiting Jupiter, and maybe starts to imagine he's having a dalliance with that moon. I mean, I don't know who hasn't fallen in love with the moon recently. And the numbers I gave you, the 200 pounds and 506, that's all pre-Ozempic measurements, so I don't know what you'd weigh on Jupiter if you were on Ozempic. This is called Gas Giant.
There's a kind of cosmic lethargy, crushing, groaning. It's the constant form of gravity and a restless Juno moaning. She says, crawl, don't walk, start, don't talk, start, don't feed, get on your knees. Atmospheric conditions can lead to cloudy visions, like an eclipse that's calling me home. Jealous Juno just won't leave me alone. She says, cool, don't walk, hush, don't talk, starve, don't feed, get on your knees. There are ponderous consequences for thoughts of lead, like swirling dust and a heavy head, or hindbrain spasms at the bottom of a breathless chasm. Scraping hands, scraping hands, scraping hands. I think I'll buy a hydrogen bomb to quell magnetic violence. I'm the storm before the calm. Juno sulks in silence.
So this next song, if you're familiar at all with the concept of the anglerfish, it's this fish that lives in the benthic layer of the sea, very, very deep, dark down. And they have a little light, it's bioluminescence that they wave out in front of their spiky teeth to attract prey, because like moths to a flame, their food source is attracted to the light. The interesting thing about them is that the males are so much smaller than the females. And this is called dimorphism in the animal kingdom. And so when a male wants to mate with a female, rather than do sort of the normal birds and bees things, he'll swim up to her and bite her, and then he will slowly be absorbed into her body, and thereby disseminating his DNA into her. And then multiple males can do this to a single female. So a female might be swimming along deep on the ocean floor and have many male fish attached to her. This kind of reminds me of the bar scene back when I was in college. Men constantly chasing the superior gender across the bar, just hoping to take a bite. The scientific name for anglerfish is called Lophiiformes. This song is entitled Lophiiformes.
Siren on a string, a glint in cloudy eyes, wet mouth and a toothsome smile. Beneath those lights I can know for courageous parasites, as many as she can handle. Take a melting bite. Benthic paramour in the murk feeding, seducing the desperate, forlorn and needy. Beat those lights again, no, for courageous parasites, as many as she can handle. Take a melting bite. Diving bell like an hourglass, with sinking sands to depths surpassed. Pressure grips with a cold embrace. The form relents, turns inside out. It turns inside out. Dinner bell of forked tongue mentions. Earnest suitors can withstand your attentions. No innocent man is the measure of his boyhood reflection. Isn't that what you are? Isn't that what you are? Isn't that what you are? Shimmering bathysphere, dimorph erotic, so deep below the lapping tides of human clockworks.
That was Lophiiformes. Thank you. There's a lot going on up here, y'all. There's lots of lights, and I gotta play guitar. It's a lot. So again, the music project is Filthy Sorcery. You can find me on all major platforms that are free. Okay, this is my last song. So it's called Melancholera. It's about just having feelings of remorse and regret, but also in the other hand, sort of holding hope. So I think you can have those two emotions occupy your psyche simultaneously. This is Melancholera.
Awake again, coughing a blue streak. At an hour even night tries to avoid. Minded to no good, lost in a troubled wood. Hunted by all the things I'm not doing, but I should. My demise does not hasten across still waters. Ferryman leers, restless at the Remo. No coiled spring, no crouching thing staring through my soul. Death a glancing glow. A dusty whining radio, devoid of station. End of creation. At least the caring kind. Trace the footprints of lies to the mouth of the cave where truth hides. She said there's no shelter here. Move along, my dear. We're all haunted by the sum of things we fear. My demise does not stop me from the shadow. Clawed fang, yellow, dull and jaded. No coiled spring, no crouching thing staring through my soul. There's a glancing glow. Dusty whining radio, devoid of station. Wind of creation. At least the caring kind. Awake again, cursing a blue streak.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please give it up for John.